I'm Reen Schwarzer, and you're listening to the Giant Sword Podcast. Microphones, activate!
Hello, and welcome to this week's Giant Sword Podcast. I'm your party leader, Nick Lynn. To my side are my noble and hairy are Taylor Hoyt.
What's going on?
Maddie Lynn.
Monster Hunter.
Why is my mic so low? I don't know.
Don't know.
So,
Prayers up for fam.
if you guys haven't noticed what we've been playing, it's all on our table.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just 3 games.
And that's it. See
And
you guys.
thanks.
Peace.
What? Maddie,
What?
stop looking at your phone.
No, so I can see chat.
We're looking at the chats.
I'm looking at the chats.
Okay.
So I can see chats.
So,
So,
everyone's been playing Monster Hunter, except
yeah,
me.
Except you.
Sorry.
Maddie's just ruining this episode. Oh my gosh.
I was going to say something, but that coughing fit
It's-
really messed me up.
So, we're a professional podcast, if you haven't noticed.
Mhm.
And we like JRPGs, if you haven't watched us before.
We do?
And we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm just joking. We're going to talk about some news. So, Taylor.
We have literally one piece of news. But nothing happened this week except that Trails of Cold Steel 2 is coming to PC February 14th.
Another thing to add to my list of needing to replay.
But when is Cold Steel Kai Collection coming?
I know.
to
I
PS4?
still kind of want to wait for that.
We are not getting it, guys. I'm going to tell you it now.
Okay.
You don't think so? Why?
Well, I don't like listening to you at all.
XC will re-release everything. With Akiba's trip, they released it on like everything. Vita, PS3, PC, PS4. They went crazy with it. And Cold Steel is a better game.
Yeah, they're probably going to. They're going to release Crossbell first.
No, they're not.
Why do you want it so badly?
Because I want the complete story, Maddie. I don't know why you wouldn't want it.
I want Cold Steel 3 first.
Yep.
It's going to be Crossbell.
I don't want
We're not gonna get
any of
Cold
those
Steel-
games. I want Rune Factory 5 first.
Yeah. We need that Rune Factory 5.
That's what we want, right, Maddie?
I mean,
What would you rather have, Rune Factory 5 or Cold Steel
Cold
3?
Steel 3.
Rune Factory 5.
Wow.
Just so I could have Cold Steel 3, right? Like, it comes out, and like a year later, it's freaking Cold Steel 4.
Boom.
Just bam, bam.
I figure they're doing that anyway.
I'm pretty sure they're going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Taylor's like, I'm just here playing Monster Hunter.
pretty much.
Oh,
I
so
want
what?
Mega Man X10.
XX.
X10.
Excellent.
What if you just released a new Mega Man X? It's just called Mega Man X, and it's a totally
just rebooted
it's
it?
totally reboot.
That'd be cool. We should call it Mega Man Double X. There you go.
Triple X.
Triple X. Whoa. X gonna give it to you.
I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor.
So, yeah, nothing of news.
Nothing.
Hopefully next week. There was something about like a Final Fantasy anniversary, like press conference or something, because it's the 30th anniversary.
A
what?
press conference.
Yeah, because there was like this thing they did last week where they had all this concept art from Final Fantasy games, and people were taking pictures and showing pictures, and they had stuff from the remake, and it was Eris's house, and I was like, oh yeah, the nostalgic feels. Ugh.
And the game is never gonna look like that.
No, well, of course it's like art. You
Yeah.
know, it's like painterly art.
And you're like, I've been waiting like so long for this. It's like, why did you announce this?
Yeah, you know what's really funny? I was watching the game trailers reaction to that, like way back when, and then Ian's like, "This isn't going to be out for like 5 years," and he's like,
totally right.
Yeah, he was being sarcastic, I think, but that's probably what's going to end up happening.
Yeah. Or they're gonna announce it like, they're like, it's coming out at the end of this year with Kingdom Hearts 3, and then we're like, what?
Yeah, too many RPGs.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced Kingdom Hearts is coming out this year.
I'm still
Oh, they
not
did say 2018, didn't they?
That
I'm
means
still not
nothing.
convinced that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a thing.
Whoa.
What?
It's probably gonna be like some like side story.
Nick's just trying to
You-
make a joke.
It's gonna be called Kingdom Hearts Versus 3.
Versus 3,
instead of
okay.
3.
And then they're gonna re-release it, and they're gonna just call it Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
There's not even gonna be a 3.
We're skipping
just-
3.
There's a candle that just went out.
Just went out.
Yeah.
That's ominous.
Yeah.
It was
That's
low.
what changed the camera to blue.
Maybe that was what it was.
Was your
candle.
low
Because we
candle?
blew the candle out.
It's because there's a ghost in the room.
For those listeners at home, Maddie couldn't possibly be face palming any harder.
And for those listeners at home, on our first take of the live stream, our camera became blue because of Craftium.
That's why. Yeah.
Killer Craftium, yeah.
It's all Craftium's fault.
It's all Craftium's fault.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna let you guys talk about Monster Hunter.
Let's talk about Monster Hunter, Maddie.
I'm gonna ask you questions.
Oh, you're gonna ask questions.
Right.
Okay.
So number one question.
Yes.
Who's the best waifu? Okay. I thought for sure you were going to go in that direction.
Expectations were met.
Oh, mine for sure. I would say they were surpassed.
It's a piece of trash.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Just kidding. I had to learn everything first before I really got the hang of it. I just kind of was like, and I got to collect this and coatings. Oh my God, coatings take so many things. And then you're just like, oh, but.
At some point, you can just straight up buy them from the store.
I started doing it, yeah. I started just buying coatings, stocking up. I just got to like a point where it's like, you just run into an expedition. That's what it's called. And because I found that I could do damage to a Rathian well enough to actually maybe kill it. So I kind of like thought of this plan in my head. And I was like, okay, I got to prepare with these different things. And like I was actually kind of preparing to hunt a thing that was not like a quest, right? I was just like, I was going to go in and I was like, okay, no time limit. Let's do this. And that was really fun of actually like thinking of it, preparing. Got to have those large barrel bombs.
Yeah, it's too bad you can only carry 2.
Well, it was great because I was like, they went to bed. I went to a nap.
The Rathian.
Took a nap. You put the bombs at the head, and you're like. And before that, I put a shock trap down like by the entrance, so I blew up the barrels, and then I ran behind the shock trap, and I was like, "I'm gonna get you," and I'm like, "No, you're not," and then immediately got shocked.
Nice.
And I was like, heh. So stuff like that, and I'm sure it'll be great, better with more hunters because more traps, monsters are a little bit stronger.
Yep.
More diversion and stuff.
Beating the Anjanath, which is like basically a T-Rex with like fins, kind of was really satisfying because it was like a quest and I couldn't do it on my own. I kept trying it solo and I kept losing, and then eventually it was like me, Smash, Spaghetti, and
one of their friends, I think.
Yeah, I think that's who we eventually got it down. It took forever, but it was really fun and satisfying. And then you just start the grind, beating it over and over and over to get the best gear.
That's pretty funny that it took that many people. I'm sure you got more gear when I jumped in, but I jumped in to do that quest, and then you guys were like, oh, it went down really fast. And I was like, okay. Yeah,
no, we for sure had. I know I had better gear. I almost had a full Rathian or Anjanath set, which is fire resistant, and it just has way more defense, so it was good against it. But we both had. I don't know if you had a water bow, but I had a water bow when we were fighting.
Maybe I did have the water bow. I had a poison bow. No, I had the poison bow. I had the pookie bow.
Okay, so here's a question, guys.
Okay.
Why are you only using bows?
I started using.
That's my weapon. That's why.
I was usually using the bug glaive, which I still it's probably my favorite because you can mount stuff so much easier because you jump and it's fun. And then randomly I was just soloing. I'm like, I'm gonna try the bow. Oh no, this is what it was. I was hunting flying monsters and I'm like, I need a bow for this because I'll just never hit them otherwise. I'm like, oh, the bow is actually really fun. So that's like kind of my second weapon now.
Are you going to diversify your weapon usage?
Yeah, so I have 3 that I'll cycle between. Usually the bug glaive is like my top. That's where I'll spend my best resources on. Then it's bow, and then it's gun lance, which I've only used a couple times, but I'll use it again like once we get stronger. That thing sucks against flying monsters because like it's so short range, and like the gun part of it doesn't do enough damage, or it doesn't have enough range. But bow is perfect for that because it can shoot pretty far and has multiple coatings. Yeah, bow is extremely useful for a lot of reasons.
I chose it for obvious reasons, if you know me.
We should just do 4 bows and just destroy things.
That would not happen, and that would not work.
But it's so mobile. That's what the best is.
You
best thing about the bow.
You could solo regular monsters with a bow.
Instantly,
you could probably everyone could have a bow if they wanted to. One person would probably be dodging around while shooting, then the monster would turn, and then same process.
These Monster Hunter scrubs, they just don't know.
Yeah, I know, like Leonard's over there using like the giant sword, and I don't have time for these giant, slow-moving weapons.
Everybody's playstyle is different.
I'm talking about just the difference in monsters. Like, you have to change your bow, or you have to change your weapon depending on the certain monsters.
Oh, that's Monster Hunter. You have to change your armor set depending on the monster.
I feel like I've changed my. No, I've changed my weapons more than my armor. I really only have 2 sets of armor. It's the Anjanath, which is all fire and really high defense, and then I have the Toby armor, which is like the electricity. It's got like thunder
The
resistance.
electricity flying lizard squirrel.
Yeah, everything. They combine animals in really strange ways. Like the one that is definitely the most gross is the Pookie.
Yeah, the Pookie.
It's like
Disgusting.
imagine like an iguana with wings. That's like literally what it is, and then it like pukes and poops and stuff. It's really gross.
Pretty disgusting.
Awesome.
It's a Pookie.
Yeah, it's an aptly named monster.
Mm-hmm.
So has Kathleen played with you yet?
She's not getting the game.
Oh, she only played the beta.
Yeah, the beta was free, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Um,
Good for you, Kathleen. Good for you.
But it's fun. It's collecting stuff. I now have 2 pieces of a Rathian set, which,
That's so funny.
which made me laugh. And then I probably can go solo him again if I wanted to, or drag you along. You want Rathian stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I've also just done that, and I have some like scales, but I have nothing. I don't have enough to make it.
Because you haven't actually killed him. You've broken
Yeah.
pieces before it runs. Yeah.
Yep.
Leonard has pure skill.
Leonard is pure skill.
He's made of skill.
Yes. I'd be really interested to play with Leonard just to see how far he is.
I'd be terrified to play with Leonard.
He'd be like, oh, you guys just suck. You're the
Probably.
worst." Well,
He is not like that.
with you.
I suck.
That's because he's a curmudgeon too.
I'm
The
Street,
two
Ah,
they're two
big-
curmudgeons.
Street Fighter 5. You know, he destroys me and I do dumb stuff, and he just tells me like what I did wrong. He like teaches you.
The reason I say that is, did I tell you about the one time when I ran into him at GameStop?
Yeah.
I did.
And then he was just being an asshole.
Yeah, he was just being like a total jerk and like hating on all the games I'm playing. He's like, hey, you want to go get lunch? I'm like, really?
Yeah.
After all that? Okay.
It's Leonard.
Yeah, he is beyond comprehension.
So he likes 3 games:
Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter, Yakuza, and
And
Street Fighter.
Okay.
That's all he likes.
Okay.
So everything else sucks.
Everything else is trash.
Yep.
Especially Metal Gear Solid 5. It's the worst game ever.
Yep.
It's really bad. It's so terrible.
It was pretty bad. So your escapades of Monster Hunter?
They've
Ten
been
out of
good.
10?
Yeah.
It's PSN being down has been kind of annoying. So that going up and down sometimes.
And Maddie losing
And then I just
connection.
lose connection randomly, but it's nice because it doesn't.
Is that why I hear you rage a lot?
Yep. And no matter what, but it's nice because no matter what you do, like if you're in the middle of hunting with someone and then suddenly you lose connection, it'll immediately drop you into single player of what's happening at that exact moment.
Oh, you just want to have the other players?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I
Like
didn't
when we were
realize that.
fighting, well, that's beta.
The Rathian
Oh,
and
but
Rathalos,
so when we were fighting the Rathian Rathalos, I had just gotten like thrown off the cliff, right? And then it was like, you lost connection. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then you go back in single player, and then you see, I saw like above, like both of them are like looking at me. I'm like, I'm not doing this solo. I just ran away and tried to hide so I could exit, redo my internet, and then maybe join again.
That was really
And then
funny.
joining exhibitions have been really annoying because you should be able to use an SOS flare,
Yeah, I
and
don't.
it's not working.
The way we get around is we'll finish a quest and then we all just go on an expedition after that and just mess around. But yeah.
Other than that, yeah, it's fun. We haven't really, not like some people have gotten ahead of each other, like Wandy.
We kind of, yeah, Wandy's way ahead of
Wandy's
everybody.
so ahead.
Which is so funny because I didn't think she was that far ahead, but I think she just wasn't.
I think she wasn't. She's just going ahead with the story. I don't think she's like branching, doing anything else.
Yeah, me neither. Or I don't think she was. Because a lot of us, we like, last night, me and Smash and Spaghetti were like hunting Anjanath like over and over and over and over. Because at that point, that was the best armor and like had the best gear. So we just wanted to keep hunting them. Mm-hmm. And then we helped you out.
I've still only killed one Anjanath.
Losers.
Yes.
I've killed one Anjanath, but I've killed a Rathian.
But yes.
Still scared to take on an Anjanath though.
By yourself?
Yeah.
It's not that bad if you have the right gear. Should be fine.
I think the Rathian gear is good against fire, so
Oh, okay. There you go.
that should be
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah. So I finally get the loop of this game, like the satisfying loop of it. Because I think before part of the problem was like, so you know how it's an open area, like Ancient Forest is one zone. There used to be in like the handheld versions, it'd be like you get to a certain area, you have to like literally load into like those different sections where you'd have to load.
Oh,
in
that's
between.
terrible.
Yeah, it was so annoying. I just couldn't deal with it. But this one, I think they masked the loading by like when you go through the vines and stuff like that. I think that's like a fake loading screen, almost, or when you go under the water.
I don't know if that's a fake loading screen at all. I think
Uncharted used to do that. Like, remember in Uncharted 3 when you're like shimmying between the walls or whatever in Uncharted 3?
That's how they load stuff.
Yeah,
it's not like a loading screen.
And it's not a literal loading screen, but it's like, okay, nothing is happening, so the game can load in the background. It's like a programming
Someone's
trick.
like, sick Goku. I'm like, yep. It's the collector's edition Goku from Dragon Ball FighterZ.
very prominent highlights and shadows.
Yep. There's another one at GameStop that has
You need a light.
like that.
You need to get a light and shine it up at him so that actually looks all right.
You know, we forgot to do something real quick, and we're going to get away from Monster Hunter for a second.
Okay.
What?
There's a game that came out this week that we need to know it's up to snuff.
Lost Sphere?
Ooh, yeah. You know what? I think it is in a crazy way.
No, I already have it.
Nick's already got it pulled up.
Already got it.
All right. So, is Lost Sphere a 75 or up?
I think it is, because last time I checked it was.
It
Barely
is a 77.
77.
It is a strong game.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked. I did not.
I'm shocked.
There's been like extremes on both sides. Like the typical RPG reviewing sites, they're like, yeah, it's like a great throwback and all this stuff, and then some people are like, yeah, it's just really boring and it's whatever.
So if people like the throwback element, they'll like it.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
They played it. I heard that one of the things is they played it safe, so it's not like really experimental like I Am Setsuna was. Just it's pretty much an upgraded version of I Am Setsuna.
I mean, the demo is completely out of context, and maybe that's not fair, but from what I played and from the trailers I watched, it just seems so bland and like devoid of like charm or anything that like makes it stand out. Like you can name any RPG, and then there's like something about it that does like really stand out. Like Ys 8, the combat, the music, Persona, obviously the style, like everything about Persona stands out.
You just gotta say
Lost
obviously.
Sphere, the music, and the power of friendship.
Power of friendship.
Power of friendship.
Yep.
Power of bar.
I haven't touched that game in a while, and I kind of feel free.
What?
Xenoblade?
Lost Xenoblade
Oh.
Chronicles. I beat it, and I'm like, and I still have all this Blade stuff to do, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna touch it.
He pulled the parasite out. He took
It's
it
like I
out.
beat it. Yes.
I know, like as soon as Monster Hunter came out, I'm like, Final Fantasy 13, I'm done with you. Here's the beauty of it, though. When I turn it on, I won't get lost because it's just a hallway.
I don't know. You might get lost.
Final hallway.
Final hallway.
Good thing you have the codex for you. Then you'll find the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So yeah, more Monster Hunter. Man.
Nothing.
I didn't do that.
I know.
I know what you're. I know.
Well, if someone did it there, so and you were looking, so.
Yeah.
What?
I
Nothing,
didn't
Tyler.
do the Ugandan accent. Okay.
What?
Taylor, do you know the way?
Doe. I don't know Doe.
Oh, shut up. Let's stop right now. Anyway.
It's stupid VR chat meme.
Stupid.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Monster
So Lost Sphere, Monster Hunter. Maddie.
What?
Tokyo Xanadu. You've gone farther? Or have you even played this game?
I have. I played for.
Finally.
I played.
She's finally played a
played
JRPG
for another
again.
7 hours. And I caught the max fish with Reen.
From
And
with
it was-
Emorine.
No,
with Reen.
No.
And it was
Is
glorious.
Reen in the game?
So now I have
like a minigame.
90,000 arcade coins.
You did it.
And I feel great about myself. But no, I'm on chapter 6. And I went 6 hours into that. And it was good. Chapters are getting longer. Stuff's...
Yeah, the first chapter was really short.
Yeah.
I beat it in like 30 minutes.
Gee.
If you'll understand long when you get to the 5th chapter. It's like... For one dungeon per chapter, and then you get to the 5th chapter. Or no, it's not even 100. It's like 3rd chapter you do 2, and then 4th chapter you do 2, and then 5th chapter you do like 4.
Hey. Spoilers.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm in getting new party member.
Good.
And what was the last thing I did?
Not
Oh,
Elise.
I know. Not
Not Elisa, not Rin. Reen.
Okay.
no.
So,
Lisa.
Maddie's been playing. I've been playing it. I started it up. And I love how it feels like Falcom.
It's Cold Steel.
It feels like
It's modern
no.
Cold Steel.
I know it feels like Falcom, like has that Falcom feel, and then it has that modern Japan feel as well. And it's just like Persona.
Like walking around the city and stuff.
yeah.
You know what's great is when you could walk around the station and then on the board, like there'll be that billboard that actually flashes messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at some points, the anime of Demon Green and Magical Girl Elisa will flash on, and it'll like play like a scene from that anime, and I'm like, that's hilarious. They really go hard with their shilling.
Well, that's
pretty funny.
Well, okay, isn't that like a joke in Cold Steel, and then they actually made it?
I didn't know if it was a joke.
Tokyo
I thought
Xanadu?
because I thought Tokyo Xanadu was like that costume was a joke. I think
It was a
a
costume
joke in Cold Steel, and then they actually made it into an anime. Which, oh my god, I forgot I could buy a figure for his room. But anyway, I'm collecting everything. So I'm running around doing everything,
okay.
collecting everything.
So I'm gonna explain it to Taylor. Okay, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
So in your room, you could buy furniture, and it like levels up.
Collectibles like Persona.
Yeah.
Like Persona.
And it levels up your.
You know
friendship
how you were
points.
you're able to like put stuff and decorate your room with Persona. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't think you did that.
He never does anything in the game.
I didn't know that was in there. The game never explained it.
Yeah, it does.
I cleaned up the room and that was it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could totally set up.
Well, I
your
mean,
room.
I put a resave poster.
I got the video game system and then I got like a potted plant. Like that was it.
Oh my god.
I got a flag for my date with Kawakami, and I think I got
Yeah, and
also got a Risei poster.
I got a resave poster. I got a bowl of ramen from Ryuji, like a deluxe like special edition bowl.
You just
And
you
then-
decorate your room pretty
And
much.
the based on how many people you get, like, and if you take them to the right date spots, you'll get like a souvenir from that date spot. So that's how I got a Risei poster. I got the bowl. I think I got like a iPod or something from Futaba. So anyway, that mechanic is in Xanadu, and I'm collecting everything. Like, because every time you start a new chapter, you could look at the shop. Like, there's a little thing, and it'll tell you what's new. And so I'm just going around. I'm like, oh, new recipe. Gotta collect that. Okay. Oh, there's a new armor set over here. Can see how good it is. Oh, there's a thing you collect. I got a Mega Station 4, everyone.
Yeah.
Mega Station 4.
So the room customization is PS4 only. So that's where the EX
Oh,
Plus comes from.
Well, yeah.
But
Extreme Plus.
okay, the whole story and like how the world, how it's like connected to the world, it just makes me laugh. Like,
Is it cheesy or why?
It's kind of cheesy. Like, it's cool, but it's like everything that you use in real life is somehow connected to this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Extra side stories and epilogue. New playable character. Oh, the White Shroud. Time Attack Boss Rush. New dungeons, quests, and collectibles.
New collectibles.
So this is like the White Shroud's like
Also, the side stories add a lot more to the story.
So it's like the Donna stuff. Mm-hmm. All right.
It's a whole new game. That's why you don't play the Vita version now that this is out.
Yeah, you don't play the Vita version, Kathleen.
Don't play the Vita
Ever.
version.
Ever. And then they have a really awesome looking Shroud model, but then their blade cards are like photoshopped and pixelated.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah, that was laughable, actually. Laughable.
I'm good at Blade.
You're good at Blade. Can you actually play Blade in Xanadu?
Yes.
Okay. So I haven't
In the
gone
arcade.
I haven't gone that yet. I haven't gone to the arcade yet.
Every chapter, I go to the arcade and I play each game and I perfect them all.
Nice.
I think I would play that. The arcade games.
I
That was
don't-
like one of
I
my
don't-
favorite things to do in Final Fantasy VII was the gold saucer.
I don't know if you will.
I like it.
It requires you to go up and talk to people. I don't think you're going to be able to do it.
Okay. You know what would be really funny is if I actually played this and got really into it.
Yeah, I would be happy if that actually happened. It's like, yay, Taylor's coming back. He's being an RPG player.
What are you talking about?
He's not like
What are you
he's
talking
not like
about?
I'm a filthy casual and I need everything done for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I need in fighting games? Auto combos.
Yes.
I need them in every fighting game.
Give them to me.
No.
Give me all the auto combos. Wolfing fish, wolfing fast.
That was an auto combo, but
But it was really awesome.
it was really cool.
It's kind of making me want to buy the. If it weren't for Monster Hunter, I would actually consider buying that.
I'll give it a couple weeks.
What, Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna be playing this forever.
Let's have a bet, Maddie. All right.
Why?
In a couple weeks, he'll be like, "Okay, I'm done with Monster Hunter," and then you'll be like, "No, he can still be playing." That's what you're gonna be at against.
So you're taking. So that's.
I'm taking the bet. I'm taking the hard bet where he's gonna give it up in a couple weeks, and you're gonna take the bet that he's probably gonna do.
I'm just gonna keep
He's
playing.
gonna keep playing.
I keep playing.
Yeah. We're not gonna. It's just gonna be like a point. Like we're gonna have a number 1 above her head in the camera or something like that. You're gonna get 1 armadillo.
Okay.
No, 1 warthog.
Great. But I have a feeling that he will start to fade away.
Yeah, so he's scared.
Nick's doing the reverse psychology again.
Am I? No.
You are.
No.
Because it's one of those things, like, it's going to start, me and Maddie are going to start getting busy again soon, hopefully. Or not be busy, and then I'll have all the time to play.
So it's a win-win?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's gonna.
I don't think it's.
I think it's gonna. You're gonna be like it's been every night. You're gonna be in a group of people playing Monster Hunter, and then you're like, okay, I've done everything. I'm done.
Yeah, but I think there's.
I think doing everything is going to take a very long time.
While.
You know what Leonard says.
Yeah.
After the first 400 hours, it's a tutorial.
The next 800 are great.
The next 800 are great.
Yeah. I mean, we're like not even through the tutorial yet, Maddie.
I know.
Not yet.
We're not. We're still getting stuff.
Tokyo Xanadu, and you guys want me to talk about Dragon Ball Fighters?
Might as well.
If you want to.
Since you've been.
That's all. That's all I've.
That's all
okay,
you've been playing.
So,
that's why the podcast was delayed.
Yeah.
Me and Nick were playing Fighters.
Yeah. Because he wanted to play Fighters, and we were like, oh, we have like 10 minutes left. Okay, we're just going to delay the podcast for an hour to play some Fighters.
Yeah. And it's pretty good. Yeah. Looks amazing. Yamcha's a
Pretty-
god.
Yamcha is Button Master's dream.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a rushdown character.
Yes, that's exactly what he is. It's funny. And he has the sunglasses voice. Do it. Do it.
Alright, it's Yamcha time. Going down, Frieza.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, we'll fight this.
He's so awesome.
He has that voice. It's great.
I like him and 16, and I haven't really found a good third character yet. Because I tried Goku, and he just...
You tried Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Yeah, I gotta try
Difference.
regular Super Saiyan.
Yeah. I enjoyed... Okay, so I was playing Tokyo Xanadu. I got really hooked into it. And then Dragon Ball Fighters came out. And then I had to unlock Android 21. So that means playing the story mode. And I was like, okay, this is going to take a typical fighting game, story mode, 5 hours. 6 hours in, and I'm still not done with the first arc. There's 3 arcs.
So it's like almost 20 hours.
It's a really long fighting game story.
Jeez.
And I as a big Dragon Ball fan, I love the interactions with people. And I love this, yes, he has Rekkas.
What's Rekkas?
It's a fighting game term.
Okay.
And you made me lose my train of thought.
Dragon Ball, the arcs, it's long.
It's long. No, there's a bunch of...
You like the interactions?
The interactions are funny, because all the main villains get resurrected. And in the second arc, you have to team up with them.
Oh.
And so you have these... depending on your party members, and you when you go to a battle, there's certain story interactions. And it was really funny because I had Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta, and Frieza was my leader. So Frieza's like, I can't believe that you're actually working under me, and they're bickering at each other. It's really funny.
So you could potentially replay the story a bunch of times to see different interactions.
Yeah, that's how I said I'd finish the story mode, but I'm only 80% complete. It's because of all those little things.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's and freaking Goku's a jerk. Remember when we were playing, and Goku?
Yeah.
I had Gohan on my team, and Goku was on my team. So
Because
Goku
you haven't
won.
been practicing.
Yeah, it's just pretty much like that. Goku's talking to Gohan. He's like, "Man, son, you did really well today. I am so proud of you." Finally.
Yeah. I was like, what the
I was like, Goku!
You're not supposed to be like this.
I know.
You're supposed to be the good guy.
And in the story mode, whenever you do a Kamehameha, they don't say the same thing every time. There's always different. And one of the things that Goku says is, "I'll be sure to visit your grave."
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like when he kills Gohan?
No, when he just uses a Kamehameha.
Okay.
Like I'm doing a super Kamehameha, so I'm doing my combo, and then he does it. He's like, "I'll be sure to visit your grave." Yeah! And it's like, okay, Goku?
Goku?
What's wrong with you today? Are you in a bad mood?
He's in a bad
Jeez.
mood
That's crazy.
for the whole game.
Yeah. And
Look how furious he is, right there.
oh, that's because he's Super Saiyan. When you're Super Saiyan,
Because Krillin died.
you're supposed to be
Spoilers.
furious. Exactly. Spoilers from the 1980s.
Because Krillin did.
Spoilers for 18 years ago.
Krillin own count.
My team is Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Android 21, and Frieza. Best team. I played a couple of ranked matches at the beginning, and since it was the beginning of the game, there's a lot of fighting game people, fighting games who's mastered the thing.
Yeah.
So they'll just do like huge combos and destroy me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna learn. I need to get used to this game and learn it a little more.
Yeah.
So I went the casuals, and they were casuals. It was like ridiculously easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a competent fighting game player. Like I'm above scrub tier. I'm a little higher than low tier, you know.
Yeah.
But I still need to get used to it and I drop. My execution's not that well. But I would do like normal sized bread and butter combos, not that crazy.
Yeah.
And I beat them and they'll quit. They'll never do 2 out of 3.
Jeez.
Every single time. This instantly get to the menu, leave. Like, oh.
What a friend.
I know. It's like I want this is how you learn. You get your butt kicked and you're like, okay, how did I get my butt kicked? And then you look at how the guy plays and see what you're doing. That's how you learn. Don't do it in ranked because you'll lose all your points. But
Yeah, that'd be bad.
doing casuals.
Or just go into training mode.
Yeah. And like I could tell like a lot of people just went straight to online and didn't unlock anything because I've only fought against one other Android 21.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure everyone who's fighting against me is like, it's Android 21. How did he do that? And they probably think she's cheap because I know a combo with her.
She is cheap.
Well, she's
She can do that little tail whip thing when you rush.
That whole tail.
You mean down heavy?
Sure.
Yeah, down heavy.
Uh-huh.
Just bam, hit you up in the air.
Can everybody do that?
A lot of people can, yeah.
Hmm.
Just when you're rushing, don't press a button afterwards if they're blocking. That's it. Then you'll be able to block. Unless you're against Frieza, whose range is ridiculous.
Or Piccolo, who has an unblockable.
You just grab them. I just dash forward or dash back, and I could move it.
Grab.
Yep. Fun times.
Yep.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, really fun for fighting game fans, but this is a JRPG podcast, so...
Well, I have a little game if we want to play that. Unless there's anything else
Do
we've
you
been
want to
playing.
play a little game?
Let's play this game first, and then we'll do questions.
I want to play a little game.
This is good because that's the other game I was playing was Dead by Daylight, and the Jigsaw Killer came out.
Really?
Yeah.
So the little guy on the tricycle?
No. He's around. Billy's around and like trap things, but no, Amanda Young, a girl who wears a pig mask. She's the killer.
Got it.
And she like, if you get down, she puts a bear trap on your head, and you have to like run around
That's not good.
and get a key to try and unlock it.
Otherwise your head explodes, basically.
Yeah, basically. Terrifying, but that's
Yeah, that'd be bad.
anyway. Your game.
Wait.
Your little game.
Wait, first, Craftium said, Kid Boo's not cheap, he just has really good normals. He has very annoying normals, that is true. And people just spam the same thing over and over again, you just jump over them and bam. Unless they're really good with Kid Buu, and then they're like unstoppable.
Do you think this game will be at EVO this year?
Yes, it already is.
Oh, it already is?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. All right.
Am I going to be there?
No.
Hell yeah, I am.
Nice.
No.
Will this finally be the year there's no Smash Brothers?
No Melee. 4, yes.
Really?
Yeah, that's what
I feel like Melee, like viewer-wise, is more popular than 4.
I think it's the same. But Melee needs to die out.
Yeah, if you really think about like how Evo works, it's always like the latest games. It is weird that it's constantly coming back. It's a super old game.
It is. I know a lot of people like watching Melee. I find Melee bland and boring because
it's
it's
so
like
much fun.
because they could break the game. Like you could break the game and do stupid stuff.
I think
And in 4, while it's not as crazy as Melee, it's like it's more style, more fun to watch. Unless you're playing Bayonetta and you just hit up in the air.
Yeah. With I think I feel like Melee is also getting kind of stale because it's literally the same like 5 or 6 players. It's always Mango or Hungry Box or Armada. Those are the only 3 guys that ever win anymore.
Yeah.
It's like those 3 guys.
And it's the same
and maybe
characters.
Mewtwo King. Yeah. It's Jigglypuff and Fox. And yeah.
I mean, there was that cool moment. We're going off track here, but there's a cool moment
Really.
where a Pikachu came out of nowhere and started destroying
That's
people.
right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yet he never got back though. I think I am into it because I know the guys and I watched the documentary and all that. But
You don't know the guys. You've watched the documentary, so you know the names.
well, yeah, I know their names and I know their personalities and stuff. I mean, I don't know them personally. Obviously, I don't know any fighting game person personally.
Yeah, you do.
Leonard doesn't count.
Okay.
He was
I got
he was trying to. I saw what Nick was going for. You basically just dissed Nick.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going. That's not what I was going for. I was actually going for Leonard.
Oh, okay.
I did get my butt kicked by Ricky once at PSX.
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway. So reel us back in.
I still remember that. You're like, You just got your butt kicked and you walked away. Okay. I'm like, you know who that was?
I had no clue. I had no idea. I'm like, oh, it's just some person hanging out.
Yeah, I
Cool.
was like, no, you're playing against a pro. That's why you got your butt kicked.
What was I gonna say? Oh no, yeah, our game. So
Gamu.
this came out of a post that Mr. Futagu made on our Discord. Join the Discord if you have not already. It's getting really active especially with Dragon Ball Fighters and Monster Hunter World out. But he posted this video from PlayStation Access, and if you don't know what that channel is, it's like PlayStation's official UK channel. And they post like trailers and stuff, but they also have like hosts that post gameplay and whatever, and they do weekly lists. And so there was this one list. It was the 7 JRPG party members nobody uses. And on the thumbnail is Snow, but you like in 13 you have no control. You have to use.
You're required to use them. That makes no sense.
Yeah. I think he just wanted a troll character because it was 13, so they just wanted a troll character. But they had one. They didn't have Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII, so that made me mad. And they had Morgana. I'm like, why would you have Morgana?
Wait, they put Morgana on that
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgana's
What
on that
the
list.
hell?
Yeah, I think he said he didn't want to use her more for like because how annoying Morgana is at the beginning of the game. Like, oh, it's time to go to sleep and all this other crap.
Okay,
but
well,
like,
that's just because personality, and I'm because
Did he unlock changing characters in the game?
Yeah, maybe.
That's the question.
I don't know.
Like in Persona, it's like you use all the characters. None
Yeah.
of them are useless.
Yeah, you use everyone in Persona
in
5.
5 at least, yeah.
Well, yeah.
But even if you didn't, my main party was Makoto, Morgana, and Haru.
Don't
Does
need her.
doesn't Morgana have healing?
Yeah,
Yes.
her healing is the best.
His healing.
I just think
I'm gonna call it a girl. I don't care.
you've done that to me too.
What?
I'm gonna fight you.
What?
You called my cat a girl, and I'm like, Morgana's a guy.
I don't care. It's voiced by a girl. It sounds like a girl. I don't care.
Goku's voiced by a girl.
Not in English. In English, it's also voiced by a girl. It doesn't even sound like a boy. I don't know why why they made it a boy. Like, I don't know what context outside of him having a crush on An.
I think that was the thing.
Okay, well, they should have gotten a guy to do the voice acting then.
That makes no sense.
It's boyish voice, by the way. The very beginning,
Yeah,
that was
boy-
Morgana's
yeah,
name, was
boyish
boyish
voice.
voice.
It
Supposed
does
to be a
not
boy.
sound boyish in the slightest.
I
Anyway,
can see it.
anyway.
I can see it, Taylor!
No, you can't. You can hear it. Anyway, so JRPG character party members that you never used. Any that come to mind, like just those characters that you always think of, like, oh, they're trash, or you get them so late in the game, or
So
whatever.
Grandia's out. Because you use every party member in that
Yeah,
game.
and then they leave when you're done. Yeah.
So that's the staple of Grandia.
So for me, immediately what comes to mind is Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII. Kate Sith has low attack power, and its limit break is random. It's like a slot machine dice thing, and it sucks. So
You could pretty much say about like any old JRPG side characters.
exactly.
It's
So
like you have Kate Sith, and then you have Aerith.
Aerith, I'm gonna call her Eris because I hate
That's what
that.
you
I hate that. Eris is actually really good though because her healing, like some of her healing limit breaks are awesome. Like
Yeah, but out of all of our playthroughs, I never have seen us use.
I've
Aerith.
never seen anybody use Kate Sith. Kate Sith is way more egregious than Eris, I feel like. I feel like I use Eris because now I know that you're forced to use her at some point, so I'm like, oh, I'll like grind her up a little bit.
See, we don't have to do that in the remake because they're gonna have shared XP. You know, like every new JRPG has now.
Although they might make her stronger. Like her regular hits just suck, or maybe they'll make her magic more powerful or something.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to make her viable, because other than that, she's just a good healer, which is fine. I'm trying to think of other.
Okay, I could say one. Bruiser or Kong in Tales of Destiny. What's his name?
Why is he useless? Or
He's a side character. He's a side character. Oh my gosh! I just blanked on all my side character Tales of Destiny characters. Mary, she's useful at the beginning of the game, and then you just totally throw it. Like anyone who's not a Swordian user in that game, you just throw away. Feel bad for them.
Yeah.
At least in the remake, they make them cool. They give them cool things. you're just looking at them.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember all the games I've played.
I look.
And
I don't
most
know.
of them are
look
just
at the
personal
chat. Somebody's
preference.
spamming their channel.
No, it's just a bot.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with Crafty. Kamari from Final Fantasy X, the blue cat guy. I never used him either. Even because like he doesn't have good abilities. Like everybody has their own abilities that's worth swapping him in for. But yeah, he's like a spear user and he just doesn't hit hard enough.
Orlando and Agrias and Mustadio.
I will say somebody made a good point when they posted this earlier. Remember at one point in the game you get like two. Oh no, it's after Orbone Monastery. Not Orbone Monastery. When you catch up to the prequel.
Yeah.
You get those two knights. It's like Alicia and like somebody else. Those guys I never used.
Yeah. And you need to keep them to get the Agrias scene.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What Agrias scene?
So there is at the end in the last chapter, you need like 500,000 gil.
Yeah.
And I think it's Cancer 1. You have to be on the date, Cancer 1. And you have to be in a city. And Mustadio wants to give Agrias a gift for her birthday. And it gives out the Mustadio likes Agrias. That's what it says.
Oh. Huh.
And he gives her like this lipstick. And that lipstick that she gives, super rare. And it gives you haste and regen all like the entire game or entire match.
That's insane.
So it's super good.
Only she can use it, I'm guessing.
Only females, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like having Excalibur but as an accessory. Wow, it's great.
Pretty crazy. Anything come to mind, Maddie?
Yeah. Kevin from Trails in the Sky.
You mean Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle. My bad. No, Kevin's good healer. I was actually thinking more Chloe from Trails in the Sky, because she's so focused on healing and she can't do anything else. I just never used her because other characters.
Only when you had to.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then when
Trails in the Sky 1, I guess.
And usually when you had to, she was just really underleveled and she was worthless. You had to like keep her in the back, treat her like an NPC. I was like, I don't like using Chloe. Just leveling her was not fun. She was not good for any of my parties because almost everyone else has a healing thing or could be made into a healer, either Olivier or Kevin. Oh. And it's like, it's no point, no reason for you.
Yeah, when I got Olivier, it's like, go away, Chloe.
Bye, Chloe.
Olivier is my healer now.
There's a Kev Blub in our chat now.
Oh God.
Kev Blub disapproves of my joke.
Yep.
Oh.
Who uses Kyle?
Who uses that, Kyle? You make Kev Blub angry or sad? I don't know what it is.
But
Oh, cry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got another one.
So it's Audrey from Star Ocean 3. You know what's sad? I've never played any Star Oceans except 4 and 5.
5 is trash. 4 is not. 2. I think 2 and 3 are probably the better ones. Worth trying.
4 was just like.
I'm trying to think of another good one I have is Kongal from Legend of Dragoon. So in Legend of Dragoon, the game you like slowly through the game everybody gets their like dragoon sphere things. I forget what they're called. And the people who get them earlier are just stronger, and so you get to level it. Like, why would you not have people that can turn into dragoons? So like Kongal and Maru get theirs least or last, so it's like really hard to grind their dragoon level up, so I just never use them. I always use Albert, Rose, and Dart. They're like the best 3 characters.
I got the perfect one.
Okay.
Cloud from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, you're from Tactics. You're right. Yeah. I hate he's pretty useless.
I don't know if he's useless. He just starts at level 1 and everyone's like level 50.
And it's really slow to level up in that game. It's not, so.
Ooh, so I have a thing. So someone said Chloe has high magic, though, so good in higher difficulties. I did play on higher difficulties, and Olivier is better. Olivier's better.
Dang.
I think he has better magic score, and she just doesn't have anything else besides healing.
Joshua has higher magic. Just use.
No, actually, everyone has high magic, because that's how I beat Trails in the Sky 1.
Yeah,
I made everyone a mage and just Shrek'd everything.
Did you just say Shrek'd?
Yeah.
Shrek'd.
Okay.
is that?
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I just think of Shrek.
Yeah.
That's what you're going for.
No.
He's an ogre and he just smashes everything.
Yeah, just Shrek.
I don't know. It's just lingo, I guess,
sounded
that I
good.
picked. No, it's like people use it.
Who uses it? Your loser friends?
Like you?
Yeah.
Don't you know what I hang out with you.
I'm stepping out of this argument? No.
I can't go back and forth with this girl. She stops.
Yeah. I'll just stop.
So I'll say this. You guys will probably be mad at me, but I've never used Naoto ever in Persona 4.
Yeah, I've already yelled at you in Discord.
Because, like, she, again, I think the problem with her is that you get her so late in the game. And for me, like, her persona doesn't have, like, an immediately,
No.
like...
What you said, right? You're like, okay, you get so late. And I was like, okay, I understand that. And you're like, and she has some weird spells, so I don't know. And I'm like,
She's
those
dark
are
and
the almighty spells, like the most powerful spells in the game.
she's almighty, and isn't she dark and light? Yeah.
Yeah, she's dark, light, and almighty. And so, like, in the later, that's when one, she's number one waifu. And then two, I leveled her up, and then she gets all these really high almighty spells, and she Shreks. No. She does really good damage with Megaladola, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then the better versions of that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's specialty.
She's very specialty.
Specialty.
I was going to say kanji, actually, for characters I never used.
Ooh, my first run through, I used him. I think my first run was, you always have to use Yukio. Best healer. Her,
So
kanji, and then I would swap between Yosuke and Chie, depending on what the dungeon was.
So what you do is you kick Yukio out, make yourself the healer, and then buff
Nick,
everyone
I
else
know
out.
you're a fan of making yourself the healer, but I like dealing damage.
Well, that's what you do. You have your healing. You have your healer personas, and then you have your physical personas.
Yeah, and then you have your magical persona. Well, that's how I played P5 as I had, like, anyway.
That's
but
how you beat Persona 3, is making yourself a healer.
I know. I watched you do it. No, Yukiko heals. Yosuke, because he's Yosuke, so you have to keep him.
Yeah.
And then Naoto.
Let's go, partner.
I use that soundbite.
I know you have.
I have that soundbite. Yeah. And then I just didn't rotate off of that. I think I had Chie or Teddy in place of before I had got Naoto. I either had Chie or Teddy.
Teddy's another one I've never used.
Yeah,
Teddy.
I didn't really use Teddy.
That is true. Ken from Persona 3. Who uses the kid?
Oh, the kid with the dog?
No. Dog's a separate character.
Oh, the dog? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Kid with the dog is like they're partners. Like, I don't know,
No,
but
he
their
just
story,
bonded- he
they're
just
like
bonded with the
they
dog,
bonded
that's all.
together, but they're separate characters.
The reason I even say that is because they're one character in Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some Tales characters.
I have a few.
Okay.
Basically,
Every side character in the old Tales games.
funny. No. In Tales, I don't know their names because I didn't use them. Mentor guy in Tales of Graces, F. That guy? No, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No, it's
starts
M.
with-
It starts with an M.
Oh my gosh.
Master
No,
Ramus.
No,
no,
it's not
no,
Master
no.
anything. It's.
I don't
I
know.
know.
You're-
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I just did that. It's not in there.
And then where's Tales of Hearts? And then
Someone remind us.
Yeah, remind us. And then the same character, the like kind of old mentor guy from Tales of Hearts.
I don't remember him at all.
And he's right there. I got him, and I was like, "And you're never in my party because you use Chalcedony." Oh my god!
God, you broke it.
You broke the poster, Nick. Okay.
Oh god!
Cheap piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh no!
That happened live.
Well, we can fix it.
Malik?
Malik.
Malik.
Yes,
Yeah, Malik. There you go.
There we go. Malik, and
Thank you, Spaghetti.
I think the other dude was like Gaius, like not Gaius from like Tales of, not Trails, but like it's like it is Gaius. I think the dude from Tales of Hearts.
So Craftium. First, you have to remove Colette from that, and so I never used her in, and then move Syphonia where Colette is, and it's just Syphonia is trash. I mean, that's the truth.
Do you have one from there?
You got to use the two main characters. I mean, you don't have to. Alvin's awesome. I don't know. They're all pretty useful in Zillia.
I think like
It's in
as
the new one
Tails
because
got
you can
better.
switch them.
Yeah,
that's
like
right.
as Tails got more games later in the series, like all the characters started just becoming more useful because you could switch in and out of party members. Like none of the Seraphs were bad for Cesteria. You could switch in and out of the party members for Berseria. So why are you laughing?
Because what someone just said.
Oh, Rip poster?
No.
So Goofy in Kingdom Hearts is just trash.
Sora.
He's the worst.
Who?
Goofy?
No, not Goofy. Donald.
I'm kidding.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Every battle, Donald dies.
Nick be shrekking it all up.
Okay, so we're doing Kingdom Hearts in our JRPG journals, right?
Yeah.
And we're all playing it, and everyone says the same thing. Donald just dies. That's
He
what
just,
Donald
like,
does.
Just runs around like a crazy person.
He uses all his MP, and then he's just useless.
So is that because Donald's the character sucks, or is that because the AI sucks?
I don't know. I think Donald as a character is awful, because Goofy doesn't die.
But he's got the shield. He's like meant to not die.
He's meant not to die. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not well versed in Kingdom Hearts. I played it once back in like 2001.
Yeah. Donald is trash.
It's just really funny because I finally have cure, so I can finally heal Donald when he's down. It's like, oh, he's down again, Donald.
Yep.
Every time.
Sora.
Sora!
Only we could go to a Shrek world, and then he could just Shrek everything up.
Get Shrek'd.
So in Kingdom Hearts 3, you can have Shrek and the donkey, and it's great.
What if you could?
It would be amazing. And Nick's done.
I'm done.
I'm trying to think of other
JRPGs I've played.
See, spaghetti. There has not been a battle where Donald hasn't died in the Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Donald is better, quote unquote, in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
So I made the mistake in Deep Jungle to have Donald and Tarzan as my party member. It had to be Donald and freaking Goofy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You failed.
I failed. There is a lot of characters.
Those are the ones that immediately come to mind, though. I mean, I feel like I could go through every Final Fantasy, and there's some character that's useless.
They're all the classic ones.
Amaranth in Final Fantasy 9 is trash. He's like, I think he's supposed to be like a monk or something, but he just doesn't do good damage.
Nash from Lunar, because he flips his hair and does a comb. That's why he's trash.
Oh. But you used him.
Of course I used him. You had to use everyone. I was making a joke. Get Shrek'd.
Get Shrek.
This better not become a thing.
Now that you said that, it definitely will.
I have said it before. I can't believe you haven't said anything until now.
Oh, okay. I got one. Machias from Cold Steel.
For us, yes.
Yeah, I hate Machias.
I used Machias. He wasn't terrible. He was just kind of a blandish character.
I never used Machias. I never hung out with him.
Fee from
I liked
Cold
Fee.
Steel?
I liked
Fee.
Fee.
Fee's amazing.
Fee's
Fee is
I
Joshua.
only used Fee when I was forced to use Fee because you had to be faster.
I always get them
Gaius?
confused. Is Fee the super energetic one or the one that has the robot?
What?
You mean what? That's the same character. You just said the same
You just
character
said the
twice.
same character.
Fee is the...
Two knives, gun knives, gun
Yeah.
swords.
No,
the one
but
with,
who?
like, with
No, Milliam. I'm thinking of Milliam.
Yeah,
sorry.
Millie. You
She's
said
the
Millie- you said
energetic,
Milliam
and she has
twice.
a robot.
No.
William's energetic and
And
has
she has a robot.
As a robot.
Fee is not energetic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's like, all right, whatever.
Fee sleeps all the time.
Yeah, and she's like lethargic.
She's sleepy Fee.
Machias. No, that's funny because what happens in Cold Steel 2 and with
It's
Machias,
so cute.
and I'm like, I'm not attached to you at all.
I still felt
Him,
it.
and then who's the other sword user? What's his name?
Eustace! I use him too
I
because
know.
he has Craft Guard.
You know the reason why we didn't use Eustace because we had all the waifus.
Yeah, you
We
guys
wanted-
did have
we
all the
wanted all the
waifus.
waifus and all the girls wanted the husbandos.
Best support, Elliot.
Eustace is useless. Am I right?
That's true. Yeah,
No. You know who's useless? Sarah.
that is not true. Sarah is broken.
Sarah-
Laura is the
terrible.
best. She hits harder than anybody.
Well, now I can't go into who's useless in Cold Steel 2 because it might be a spoiler.
That's true.
You know who hits hard? Sub-Zero.
No, he freezes. Stop looking at my child games.
I'm gonna look at whatever I want. I think the White Knight in White Knight Chronicles is really. Actually, he's the only good character.
you use the white.
Useless character, Crow.
You know, I hear all the fangirls screaming
I know.
right now.
Oh
Holy
my god,
crap.
there's
That's
so
really
much.
loud.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Eustace is a cinnamon bun, and I love him. I don't know what that means.
Eustace is
He's
adorable.
sweet.
Oh, okay. Wait, Eustace.
Eustace.
Oh.
Yeah, Machias was only pulled out when I was in a boss battle. I need an S-craft. He has his uses.
Ah!
That's it, my friends.
Say it out.
Okay, we can keep going on and on and on.
The Giant Pun Podcast.
Giant pun podcast.
Okay, we're gonna do some questions now.
Your
If you have any
question.
questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat. And if you want to ask us questions later, like during the week, join our Discord. You know what to do. Link is in the description.
Yes.
For Mr. Futagu, do you have any dream games you want to be made, and by whom? For example, mine, a Xenogears remake with Arc System Works, a Dynasty Warrior style game by Platinum Games, and a Berserk game by From Software.
Mm.
Rune Factory 5.
In fact,
Rune Factory 5 by Arc System Works.
No.
that's the dream. Just Rune Factory 5.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
a Rune
A
Factory
MechWarrior
5.
game by Arc System Works.
A mech game by Platinum Game.
Tales of the Abyss with an F arc.
I think what he's getting at is like pick a studio and pick a franchise.
I
Well,
feel
I
bad
am
for because
not-
Maddie
that's not
doesn't.
me.
Maddie's not well versed in that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Pick
Pick a franchise.
I don't
love.
get. Okay, Mr. Futagu, I don't get the Xenogears with the Arc System Works.
I think he meant Xenoworks like visual style.
Is it is that it?
That's
Because-
my guess, but I don't know.
Because Arc is a fighting game thing. Maybe a Xenogears fighting game.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Where you're in the gears.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of.
Oh, you know what I want? I want a Trails rhythm game.
No. Okay.
I don't care
that's
about a
that's
Trails
perfect.
fighting
No,
game.
that's perfect. No, I'm not talking about
Okay.
Trails. We need a Tales of fighting game.
Dude, that'd be
by
intense.
by Arc System Works.
A Tails fighting game?
I mean, they made one called Tales of Versus, but it was like a Smash clone. I'm in an actual fighting game.
I feel like Arc System Works is now the new Platinum. It's like I want one of these by Platinum.
Because if you look at that's not up there. If you look at Dragon Ball Fighters, there is so much heart and soul. There is so much Shinkara in there.
Yeah, there's. Wow, that's
That
a
was
deep
a
cut
deep
right
cut.
there. Yeah. No, you're right. There's like so many little details, and yeah. Like I think a lot of people are gonna know who Arc System Works is now. I think people kind of knew. It's like, oh yeah, Blaze Blue, that game.
Oh, that Japanese game. Who cares about that shit? Let's get Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
yeah, exactly. But now, Dragon Ball Fighter-
Now it's on the radar.
Yep. I think they're gonna be doing a lot more big things.
You know what my dream game is? From Software making another Armored Core game.
I think they will.
I think they are.
Dream game. This might still be a possibility. There were rumors of this a long time ago, but I don't think it ever came true. I want Rocksteady, the guys that make the Batman Arkham games, to make a Ninja Turtles game, and like a dark Ninja Turtles, and where you could like swap between the 4 characters or something like that. Like open world, you're running around New York.
Beginning of the game, April O'Neil is dead.
Just dead.
Gone.
You gotta find out who killed
And
him.
then we're like, hey guys, let's go get some pizza and think of this over.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be amazing.
Everyone's gonna talk like Batman from Batman Begins.
Michelangelo, where are they?
That would be awesome. I like in a way, I kind of got my dream game, level 5, making a Studio Ghibli RPG with Ni no Kuni.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that we got 2 of them. So
Well, we're getting to it.
yeah, we're getting another one. It looks amazing.
It's gonna get
and
delayed
I still can't believe like they've been posting new stuff. Like, it must not look. Like I've been really good at not looking.
Proud of you, dude.
It's
It's been so hard. I want to look so bad.
It's so funny because I keep seeing all these people talking about like From Software, a Dark Souls clone, Castlevania. You know, From Software, this thing's like no. From Software made one thing and one thing only, and it's Armored Core.
Except those never sold very well, like Dark Souls did.
Sad violence.
I know. I want Yoko Taro, the guy who directed Nier. I want him to make Final Fantasy 16. I want him to just get weird with it because it's like they've been like so straightforward and like they've not really gotten too far off the beaten path with Final Fantasy. It'd be fun for him just to get crazy. Obviously, you put in like the Final Fantasy stuff like Moogles and all that, but like just let him get wild, you know?
They're gonna pull a Final Fantasy 9 with Final Fantasy 16. They're going back.
You think so? They're
They're
gonna go classic?
they're gonna bring classic jobs back.
You think so?
They should. I think they should. Enough with the stupid, semi-futuristic, "Stand by Me" song playing. You know,
Hits you in the feels, though,
But
man.
that's cool.
Hits you in the feels.
They start up the game and you're pushing your car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how you start a game. Not a freaking bombing run.
Yeah. Game was fun. I don't care what anybody says.
It was all right.
Combat was fun.
It was good.
I wish there was more Iris.
Yeah, me too.
Demon Slayer Iris.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell that was. It's like, hey, let's go catch up.
Immediately
Yeah, no,
teleport to
no.
front of final dungeon.
No. It's, hey, let's go catch up. Fades to black. Fades out. Head to Insomnia. Where's the catching up?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it was that pissed me off so much.
Yep.
I think the whole, like, the thing that happened at the end pissed me off. Like, oh, come on, game.
That
Yeah.
too.
The whole ending of the game.
The whole ending.
I mean, the ending was like,
It was like, aw,
It's like,
but
aw, but who's this chick?
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Yeah, I know, right?
But you had to watch the anime and the movie to get what she is.
I did.
And I still don't care.
I care a little bit.
They need to have like some scenes with her, you know?
Yeah.
At least.
They did.
Some scenes.
They did.
Not with freaking
as she was leaving, they had this beautiful 5-minute scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Anyway.
Dogs.
you can keep ranting about Final Fantasy 15.
Yokotaro would kill the main cast 5 minutes in if he did Final Fantasy. That'd be awesome.
Okay, this is what I think what's gonna happen with the new Tales game. All right.
I was gonna say, I want a new Tales game.
We're gonna kill everybody in the first 5 minutes?
No. New Tales game is gonna be the middle thing,
Yeah.
and the end of the game, the cataclysm happens,
Yeah.
and you failed. Your main character, everyone dies, and that's why everything bad happened, pretty much. You know, well, the bad stuff that's in Zestiria that you don't.
I mean,
That'd be interesting.
like you don't win. I mean, you do not win. Like you do this thing, you know, you beat the big baddie or something like that, but it was too late, and it's happening.
Okay, I can't say that because that's a major spoiler. Okay, but yeah.
Because people, there is a big cataclysmic thing that happens in between Zestiria and Berseria.
Wow.
In Zestiria, you're only in a piece of the land too.
Yeah,
You're only in like Midgard, Midgand.
Yeah, you're only in Midgand.
Rather than because there's East. Like I don't know, maybe they're gone by now, but they never go north, never go south.
But they talk. You know, the crazy thing is they talk about like the Firelands and like the
They do, the
Icelands and stuff,
Icelands.
and like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So the elemental spirits must have something must have happened with them.
Yes. Also, end of anime does a thing.
Sweet. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, so do I. I
Yeah,
watched the last episode just because I wanted to.
We're going all deep diving.
People want
with
that
this-
apparently.
with this-
People want us to do a deep dive into Berseria and Zestiria, but we can't on the general podcast.
But it's funny. It's like we deep dive into this Hysteria stuff, and everyone's like, "Game sucks, story's awful," and it's like, no, there's so much in there.
No. That's so much
Stay,
shit.
my children.
There's so much they need to talk about.
No, Saray, why?
Because he hates Mickleo.
No, they're bros.
Yeah, Maddie loves that's
They're
it.
Mickley bros.
But I do like talking about it. It's very very interesting story.
Yeah, me too.
Deep dive.
Yeah, I like that. I like that interesting part where they're running through the field with nothing in it. That was really interesting. I love that when nothing's happening.
I'm gonna need some help. Can you just hold me clear?
I thought he was okay, Taylor. I'm gonna
Okay,
kill you.
I'm gonna need to punch you right now. I'm gonna need to end you.
You mean like every world map?
Except no, there's like nothing to find. There's nothing interesting.
There's nothing to find in world maps either.
Thank you.
Well, okay, for world maps, but I'm like, why not just make a world map then?
That's how their world map was made.
Yeah,
it was like that.
It was badly made.
You know what? You guys are just wusses.
What? I'm a wuss?
No, you're actually pretty okay.
What? Wait, what?
Maddie
Did
just
you
like
just say
Maddie
something nice
compliment.
to Nick? Whoa.
See that flashlight, bright, flashing light out there?
Whoa.
Sign of the apocalypse, man.
Whoa.
It's all ending now. Maddie just made
Is
a
that
compliment.
is that a pig in the sky? Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Did our podcast actually like start correctly for once?
Whoa. Another game I want is no, for real. What I've always wanted, and they just wasn't there at the time. I want like an open world Avatar: The Last Airbender game. That'd be awesome. My platinum.
But what will you play as?
You play as Aang. You're like the whole point of the game is you're going to collect the 4 or the other 3 elements. It's just
Learning the 3 elements.
Yeah, just retelling the game, but you fill it in more. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Awesome. Can you imagine walking around bossing say? That'd be so awesome.
You don't walk around bossy and say.
You fly around.
You fly around.
Or you could do both. Okay.
Is Maddie, are you okay?
No.
All right. So from spaghetti. I love spaghetti. I want some spaghetti right now, actually.
I'm gonna have spaghetti for dinner.
Well,
I'm also gonna have noodles
Nick,
with
you wanna
pasta sauce.
so what game would you like to experience again for the first
Oh,
time?
jeez. Every game?
Oh God, yeah.
All right. So
Persona 5.
We have to do like a top 5. I feel like. It's
Okay.
like
okay. So what I would want to happen is when the re-release of Persona 5 with all the extra goodies comes out, then I would re-experience. I would love the re-experience.
they
that.
wipe your memory,
Yeah.
and then you could just start from scratch.
I'll pick the same girl. I'll be like, what?
You accidentally picked the same girl.
I did. I did not expect you. Because if I recall, social links, not all social links with females in 4 ended up with a relationship.
You're the dude.
Not all of them.
Name one.
The nurse.
No, the nurse. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, extra. Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Wasn't there like a parent or something like you when
Yeah,
you
there-
go to do the daycare
It was
thing?
like a kid and it was
Yeah.
a parent. Yeah.
It's in the anime.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It is in the anime. You're right.
But yeah, so that's what I was expecting. I was expecting her to be like the nurse.
Nanako.
Oh yeah, Nanako. But she's like your sister.
But it's also a girl. I'm just
Nice.
making a point.
True.
But every girl in 5 is dateable.
Yeah, and no guys are. You know, a lot of people were upset about that.
Yeah.
Hey Taylor,
Hey, what?
who cares?
Don't.
We're not going down that road?
No, let's
Okay.
not go down that
Okay.
road.
Oh, then the remake, they should make Fempro. Fem Joker.
That
wouldn't
wouldn't
work with the
work.
story.
That would
Then
ruin
they-
the story. You'd
It
have to
would.
rewrite the whole
beginning
thing.
scene would not make sense
A girl protecting a girl?
Yeah.
Why not?
because the guy would just overrun her.
It's fine.
I'm just telling you.
Just regardless
Okay.
of what you think about it, just like the game for what it gave you.
Look,
I'm just-
Maddie.
It's my favorite game of all time, okay? I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here. That's
Okay.
all I'm
But
trying
I'm
to
also
do.
being devil's advocate by denying.
We're all
that.
being the devil, okay?
I like being the devil. We're the tarot card.
Like it works in 3 because there's like no like it's just like you're a blank slate.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I see it working in 4 as well.
Yeah, but this one they actually gave him enough of a backstory, so he's barely a silent pro tag.
That's true. Okay, you're right. Anyway, so other games that you would want to... You could
I'd like
experience
to.
for the first-
What I'd like to do is I'd like to play Trails of the Sky and then play Trails of Cold Steel
Yep.
with wiping my memory and playing it all again, but in the right order.
That'd be cool. You know what I want to do?
So then, sorry.
So you go.
Well, I was gonna say, and then Olivier shows up, and I'd be like, "Who is this weird man?"
Yeah.
And then he,
I don't like this weird man.
I might not like him anymore. No. Olivier, best character.
I would like to wipe away my memory of Final Fantasy Tactics and play it now and see how I react to it.
See if you actually like it.
Yeah,
Would be awesome.
that would be weird.
That would be weird.
It's like I was like, how would I react to it? We'd be like, wow, this game is so archaic. What am I even doing?
What even? How
I'm-
even
'cause
I
I'm-
play?
I'm trying to think of games that have like twists or surprises or something.
Well, that's Craftium. That's just female pro tag, pretty much.
What?
He said, I'd like to play a version of Persona 4 where you play as a 17-year-old Nanako and you stay with your uncle Dojima and your younger cousin is an 8-year-old you.
Basically, female pro tag.
But I get what he means.
I get-
though.
But specifically
Those characters?
swapping that. Yeah, that would be funny.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Somebody mod it. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Re-record all the lines, change all the context, fix everything.
But there's no PC mode, PC version, so it can't happen.
Or is there?
There isn't.
There isn't. Can you think of anything with a twist you'd like, Taylor?
I mean, Persona 5 I want to do again. Maybe even Persona 4. I'm trying to think of other... I'm trying to think of games that I looked at too much and then going in... Maybe... no, not 15. I don't know.
Yeah, your expectations for 15 were kind of off the charts.
Yeah, 15 was nuts.
And you're like, I gotta beat this 100% just to make my expectations worth it.
I don't know. Yeah. It was... Yeah, maybe that was part of it. Maybe Ni no Kuni. Just to see that whole thing for the first time. I'm trying to think of other games with like big twists or like big boss battle. I don't know.
I mean, I would say Tales of the Abyss because I knew everything was coming because that was the last game I looked ahead for.
I remember those days.
But I just don't like that combat so much, and it is 3DS, so I don't want to play it again. Even though I love the story, it's great. It's fantastic.
Combat's easy.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's easy. It's boring. You just stand there, you ignore the photon thing because it's really confusing, and you still win.
Now what you do is you use an Indignation or a Thunderblade, and it always does a green. It always leaves a green, a big green photon thing, and always do Lightning Tiger Blade.
Ooh, I got a good one. I feel like this is a category. It'll just inevitably be like newer games. That's just how it is. But I would say Zelda, Breath of the Wild, just because figuring out all those systems and completely also remove the context of the conversation around it, because like in my head I was like being a fanboy. I'm like, oh, Persona's way better than like Zelda. So I'd like watch all these reviews like, oh, those guys are idiots and stuff. And then I actually played it. And I'm like, oh, that game's actually really good. So it'd be fun to replay it just devoid of context and just kind of play it for what it was.
So I would like to remove all your memory of the PS3 era, and then play games right now. I want to see how you turn out.
What? Okay.
Just get rid of Dragon Age Inquisition. Just get rid of that, and then we won't have weird Taylor. We'll have normal RPG Taylor.
What don't you like about Dragon Age Inquisition? The game's amazing.
We'll have normal JRPG Taylor back.
I'll play boring turn-based battle systems with random encounters, and yeah, those were the days, man.
Those were
fun. Trash, man. It was a limitation of the time, not because it was a good design decision.
Nope, it was a fun thing because it adds more strategy. Unless it's freaking Dragon Warrior.
Yes, that boiled it down to like its pure essence, and it's just so boring. Like I tried, even with the speed up stuff in Dragon Quest VIII, like I don't know if I can beat that game. It's just so boring.
And this is why Leonard makes fun of you.
Sorry, other games have done it better. Like Persona 5 is turn based, and it's like the best turn based battle system I've ever played.
So turn based isn't trash.
I said random encounters. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the random encounters suck, and the random encounters are just no. You should be able to see the enemy on the screen now.
But Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler has random battles.
Well, that game's trash then.
Okay.
See these contradictions with Taylor's taste? It doesn't make sense.
Nope. Can't pin me down, man.
I can't play games with random battles and random encounters and, turn-based games. What? What, Taylor? Makes no sense.
There's random battles in Tales of Hearts.
There is, yeah. That's weird because you know what's funny?
Because there wasn't in the
in the DS version. You were able to see them. That is weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No more questions unless anybody's going to throw some in the next 5 seconds.
In the next 5 seconds, throw a question. Come on. Let's wait.
I haven't checked Twitch.
You'll see it right there.
That's why I have this.
My eyes are awful.
Elliot is best character. Elliot is best healer, not character.
We all know Reed's best character.
You must protect
Elliot.
We must protect Elliot. Just like he must protect Ko.
And
Yuki.
And
everyone else.
And Futaba. Must protect the Futaba.
You must not date the Futaba. That's just weird.
No. She's best.
We're just waiting for stuff.
I'm just trying to
So,
now.
Maddie, when are you going to beat Tokyo Xanadu?
All right.
That was the greatest answer I could ever have. Okay. I really hope that turned out. That sounds awesome in the podcast. But that was just the weirdest thing in the world. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I'm done. That's it.
It's at least stuck in my throat.
But you were like staring right at me when you were doing it.
You asked me a question. I don't know why. I can't do it again.
Once was enough. I think she's choking.
And Maddie's dead. Oh my god.
Man, staring at all these games.
Yeah.
There's only one that matters right now.
Monster Hunter World, you're right.
Ball Fighters.
Yeah, Monster
So
Hunter
it's so
World.
beautiful.
Yep.
I know you were going to ask me a question, Taylor, about Dragon Ball Fighters, but you didn't.
I don't know what the question was.
Then I'm not going to answer it.
Okay. Then you're not going to answer it.
I'm not going to answer it. So Maddie's dead. No more questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So, thanks
This
for...
is my hunt. I'm carving.
This has been an all-over-the-place podcast.
Yeah.
Been crazy. Thanks for listening, guys. We usually stream at 1 p.m., but Dragon Ball Fighters, we had to do 2 p.m. this time.
Yep.
And so next week, Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, be there.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord.
We're hanging out. We're chatting. We're having fun.
Posting spoilers. Well, no, we're not. We don't do that. No. But yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll be back next week. See ya.
Bye.